Tension. Nearly 9 out of 10 American seniors are taking at least one medication right now that could be quietly destroying their memory, and you might be one of them. If you're over 60 and on any medication, hit that like button right now. We need this message to reach as many seniors as possible. Every 66 seconds, another senior is diagnosed with dementia. But what if aging isn't the real cause? What if the danger is sitting in your medicine cabinet right now, disguised as something safe and even necessary? Stop and focus for a moment. I'm about to reveal the shocking truth drug companies have kept hidden for decades. The very pills prescribed to help you sleep, control your bladder, or calm anxiety could shrink your brain's memory centers by more than 28% in under a year. Before I continue, do me a quick favor. Comment below with your age. I want to know how many seniors are watching right now. Go ahead, I'll wait. This matters because what I'm about to share affects different ages in different ways, and I need to know who's listening. Stay with me for the next 15 minutes, because by the end you'll know exactly which medications are stealing your memory and what you can do to protect yourself starting today. Plus, I'll give you a free checklist at the end that could literally save your brain. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly forgotten why you went there? If yes, type yes in the comments. Do you struggle to remember a neighbor's name? Type neighbor if that's you. These aren't just normal senior moments like many doctors claim. They could be signs of medication damage. Here's what worries me most after decades of studying brain health. If you're feeling nervous right now, good. That concern may actually protect your brain. Hit subscribe and tap the notification bell because I've created 47 more videos exposing hidden medication dangers that only subscribers will ever see. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Neurology and Aging Research revealed that one specific class of drugs increased dementia risk in seniors by 49% within just 2 years. 49%. If that number shocks you, smash that like button. We need this information to reach every senior across America. Now pause this video for a moment. Go count every pill you took this morning. Write that number down. I'll give you 10 seconds. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now come back and comment that number below so we can see how many medications the average viewer is on. Meanwhile, pharmaceutical companies continue to profit billions by selling the very drugs that accelerate memory loss in our most vulnerable population. They've convinced millions of Americans that these pills are not only safe, but essential for healthy aging. But the truth is far darker. Let me introduce you to Margaret, a 73-year-old from Phoenix I met last year. If you have a loved one like Margaret struggling with memory loss, share this video with them immediately. Don't wait until the end. They need to hear this right now. Margaret had been on the same 4 medications for more than 5 years. Each drug was prescribed by a different doctor for sleep problems, bladder control, acid reflux, and mild depression. Every doctor promised her they were safe. But Margaret noticed something frightening. She could no longer remember her grandchildren's names. She forgot important appointments. Even simple conversations left her confused and drained. Her family assumed it was Alzheimer's, and Margaret began preparing for the worst. But when we carefully reviewed her medications, I uncovered something shocking. Every single pill she was taking belonged to a drug class that blocks a vital brain chemical called acetylcholine. This chemical is essential for creating new memories and staying mentally sharp. Comment Margaret below if you'd like me to create a full video on recovery stories from medication-induced dementia. If I see 500 Margaret comments, I'll post that video next week. Margaret's turnaround was incredible. Within 6 months of adjusting her medications properly, her memory started coming back. She remembered her grandchildren's birthdays again. She could follow detailed conversations. Her personality returned. What her family believed was permanent dementia turned out to be reversible drug-induced memory loss. Margaret got her life back because someone finally looked at the whole picture instead of treating every symptom separately. This same situation is happening to hundreds of thousands of seniors across America every single day, and most never learn the real cause. Now, Let me reveal the 9 most dangerous medications that could be silently stealing your mind right now, ranked from often overlooked to truly devastating. Stop. Before I reveal the first one, I need you to act. If you have any pink pills in your cabinet, go check them right now. I'll wait. The first medication is probably in your bathroom. At this very moment, diphenhydramine, commonly known as Benadryl. Type checking in the comments if you're actually looking through your medicine cabinet. I want to see how many of you are taking this seriously. You likely have a bottle nearby. It's cheap, found everywhere, and marketed as safe for everyday use. But here's what the companies never tell you. Every time you take Benadryl, you're blocking acetylcholine, the brain chemical that controls memory, focus, and learning. A large study published in the Journal of Geriatric Cognitive Health tracked over 12,000 seniors for 8 years and found something terrifying. Seniors who regularly used anticholinergic drugs like Benadryl had a 54% higher risk of developing dementia. That's more than half again the normal risk. If you found Benadryl or any medication labeled PM nighttime or sleep formula in your cabinet, comment "Found it" below. This is your wake-up call. Popular products like Tylenol PM, Advil PM, and even many cold medicines are loading your body with brain-damaging chemicals every single time you use them. The next medication shocked even me when I saw its link to memory loss. It's prescribed for heartburn, yet it may be starving your brain of vital nutrients. If you're taking Prilosec, Nexium, or any acid reflux pill, hit the like button right now. You need to hear this. Proton pump inhibitors, or PPIs, include these widely used drugs that millions of seniors take daily, sometimes for decades. But here's the hidden danger most doctors never explain. When PPIs block too much stomach acid, your body can't absorb vitamin B12 the way it should, and your brain slowly begins to starve. A landmark study published in JAMA Neurology followed over 73,000 seniors and found that long-term PPI users had a 44% higher risk of developing dementia. The symptoms of B12 deficiency, confusion, memory loss, difficulty focusing, are almost identical to early dementia. Save this video right now. You'll want to bring it up when speaking with your doctor. Just click that save button below. Recent research shows these medications can actually increase the buildup of amyloid beta plaques in the brain. These toxic protein clumps are one of the hallmarks of Alzheimer's disease. Ladies, this next medication is prescribed to millions of women, and the effects can be devastating. Bladder control drugs like oxybutynin, sold under the name Ditropan, work by blocking the same acetylcholine receptors we discussed earlier. But unlike weaker medications, these drugs aggressively cross into your brain, directly damaging memory centers. If you're taking oxybutynin or another bladder pill, type bladder in the comments. I read every single comment and often reply with personal guidance. A study published in the British Medical Journal revealed that people over 65 who used strong anticholinergics like oxybutynin for more than a year faced a 49% higher risk of dementia. That's nearly 1 out of every 2 long-term users. Share this warning with any woman in your life over 60. These drugs are handed out like candy, yet most never hear the truth. Mental decline creeps in so slowly it looks like normal aging. Patients describe brain fog, missed appointments, or misplaced items, rarely linking it back to bladder medication. Now, this next group may shock you because they're supposed to protect your health. Type statin if you take Lipitor, Zocor, or any cholesterol drug. Let's see how common this is. Statins are powerful at lowering cholesterol. But remember, your brain is nearly 60% fat, and cholesterol plays a key role in protecting nerve cells. A study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience tracked seniors over 70 who had used statins for more than 3 years. Those patients had a 26% greater risk of developing mild cognitive decline compared to seniors not taking statins. The FDA now requires memory loss warnings on these drugs, yet most patients are never told. If your doctor never mentioned this, risk comment not warned. I want to see how many of you were left in the dark. Patients often describe moments of complete amnesia, forgetting names, conversations, or even directions to familiar places. The next class of medications is a chemical trap and incredibly dangerous to quit suddenly. If you're on Xanax, Ativan, or Valium, do not stop cold turkey after this video. Comment benzo help and I'll create a video next week on safe withdrawal. Benzodiazepines include drugs like lorazepam, diazepam, and alprazolam. A massive study in the British Medical Journal followed more than 8,000 seniors for 6 years and uncovered a shocking truth. Seniors who used benzodiazepines for over 3 months had a 51% higher risk of Alzheimer's disease. Regular use causes chemical sedation that slows your entire nervous system. The brain becomes less active, less adaptable, and less capable of forming new memories. Seniors often describe feeling trapped in a fog, emotionally distant from loved ones and disconnected from life. Stop for a moment. If this video is exposing dangers you never knew existed, I need you to do 4 things right now. First, hit that like button. This needs to reach every senior. Second, subscribe and ring the bell. I have 47 more videos coming on hidden medication risks. Third, share this immediately with anyone over 60. And finally, save this video to review with your doctor. We are building an army of informed seniors who refuse to let Big Pharma steal our minds. Are you with us? Comment your biggest concern about your medications below. I read every comment and often reply personally. Now, the next drug on our list is especially dangerous, one of the strongest anticholinergic medications still widely prescribed today. When you take amitriptyline regularly, especially as a senior, you risk serious memory problems. A major study published in JAMA Internal Medicine tracked more than 3,400 adults over 65 for 10 years. Seniors who took higher cumulative doses of anticholinergic drugs like amitriptyline had a 54% greater chance of developing dementia. Even small nightly doses over several years can trigger significant memory decline. The damage builds slowly and silently, with no obvious symptoms at first. By the time patients or families notice the memory issues, major harm may already be done. Now let's look at a drug that may shock you because it's often considered a modern antidepressant. Paroxetine, sold as Paxil, is part of a class of antidepressants called SSRIs. But paroxetine is the dangerous exception. Unlike most SSRIs, paroxetine has powerful anticholinergic effects. A major review published in Frontiers in Psychiatry showed that paroxetine users experienced declines in short-term memory, recall, and attention within just 12 months. Seniors taking paroxetine were 30% more likely to show early signs of memory loss compared to those on other antidepressants. The 8th category may be the most alarming because many seniors don't even realize they're on psychiatric medications. Antipsychotics like quetiapine, risperidone, and olanzapine were originally created for severe mental illness, but today they're widely prescribed to older adults for much milder problems. A massive study published in The Lancet Healthy Longevity followed more than 25,000 seniors and found those given antipsychotics for behavior issues were 71% more likely to face rapid cognitive decline within 1 year. These drugs work by suppressing dopamine, a key chemical for memory and alertness. When dopamine drops, the brain slows down and struggles to respond. This is why many seniors on antipsychotics appear emotionally flat or zombie-like. But the most dangerous risk isn't from a single medication. It's from combining multiple brain-damaging drugs together. This is called anticholinergic polypharmacy. Screenshot this video and show it to your doctor. Demand a full cognitive medication review. Picture this. In millions of American homes each morning, a 75-year-old takes diphenhydramine for sleep, oxybutynin for bladder issues, and amitriptyline for pain. Each drug alone might cause mild memory issues, but together, they create devastating effects. A massive study in Age and Aging tracked more than 280,000 seniors for 10 years. Those with the highest anticholinergic load had a 120% higher risk of developing dementia, a risk more than double the norm. But here's the good news. Medication-induced. Dementia is often reversible when caught early. When these drugs are carefully reduced, many seniors regain memory, focus, and clarity within weeks or months. If this video gave you hope for protecting your mind and independence, I need you to take 5 actions right now. First, subscribe. Tomorrow I'm releasing a video on 3 supplements that can actually reverse medication-related brain fog, but only subscribers will see it. So first, hit subscribe. Second, like this video. Help us reach 10,000 likes so more seniors can discover this life-saving information. Third, leave a comment. Tell us exactly which medications you found yourself taking. Fourth, share this video. This could literally save someone's memory. Fifth, save this video so you can reference the list at your next doctor's visit. Here's my challenge for you. Take action in the next 24 hours. Schedule a full medication review. Show this list to your doctor, and then come back to tell us what you discovered. I read every single comment, and when you share your story, I often reply with personalized advice that could change your life. Your mind is your greatest asset. Big Pharma profits by keeping you on unnecessary medications, but your independence is worth far more than their bottom line. The chance to reverse drug-induced memory loss won't last forever. Act now before the window closes. Remember, next week's video reveals 3 natural compounds that can actually repair brain damage caused by medications, but you'll only see it if you're subscribed. Don't miss information that could literally restore your memory. Today we uncovered 9 categories of medications that put seniors at serious risk for cognitive decline. The pattern is clear across all of them. They disrupt brain chemicals essential for memory and focus. They're prescribed with little to no warning about cognitive risks, and their side effects are too often dismissed as normal aging. Knowledge is power, and now you hold the information you need to protect both yourself and your loved ones. The first step is awareness, knowing which medications carry the highest risks. The second step is advocacy, working with a doctor who understands brain health and is willing to adjust your medication plan. The third step is action, because medication-related memory loss is often reversible, but only if you address it before permanent damage sets in. Every day counts when it comes to protecting your independence and preserving your memories. Pause right now and review your medications with a healthcare provider who understands cognitive safety. Ask the tough questions. Is every pill truly necessary? Are there safer alternatives? Your future self will thank you for the courage to challenge the system and fight for your mind. The choice is yours, but the window to act won't remain open forever. Do something now before it's too late to restore your mental clarity. Your brain is your most precious asset, and it's time you start protecting it that way. And don't forget to subscribe for weekly safety updates that could save your memory. Take charge of your medications, safeguard your brain, and preserve the sharp, engaged mind that makes you who you are.